They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
James has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. He gets it again, and he will not get in. The defense holds. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just a yard away on third and goal. Here's the jumbo package.
Let's go. Smash, smash. 6.
Here's Rourke on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down, but that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Go, Rick. Come on.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. So now it's going to be third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 65 catch.
Milroe throwing on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up fourth and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's on target. Watkins. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Now run, James. And he gets a one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rourke. Hits him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hey, alert, Moose. Let's go.
Robinson on the inside give. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Rocco 80.
And they miss with James. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Rourke from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 15. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. A run now with James. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw, Rourke. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. This is James. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go now.
Now Rourke to throw. Good play here for James. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Got it. Ready?
Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play.
Go. Here we go. 19 Tiger, 9 Dragon 60. Check go.
Rourke out of the shotgun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. He's got to go back for this one. Great punt. Fair caught at the 6.
1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70, 79 Broncos.
Running back motions right. Shotgun now for Milrow. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So first down from the 41. Toss this one out to James. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Carry here for James. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Pass is pulled in by James. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, second down.
Let's go. 70.
Rourke. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. George Kittle, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. Hit. Tap the 60. Tap.
Monroe looking to throw. There's a screen now for Walker. This gets forward to around the 29. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion.
Let's go.
From the gun, Milroe. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Walker on first down. forward, gets a couple of yards. Yamador Lenore there on the stop.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
That's completed out to the right. Dancing past him. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Walker now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Cowboys.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. Steady.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. Now we'll see the medical team head out to the Seahawks. Have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. The give left side to James. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ready up.
1st and 10 from the 43. There's a give inside to James. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On the Seahawks 38-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They run, it's James. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Good trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Seahawks pick it up. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
60 Bobcats. 60. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. This will be caught by Watkins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th.
Ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. Pack the 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
49ers 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Work to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. To the The air, here's Rourke. It is caught left side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Rourke. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Come on, set. 70 tip.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Check go.
Play fake. It's Rourke. Cut near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Pistol now for Milroe. Has him on a quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here.
65 catch. 65.
Milroe from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
It's a gain of 6.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
65, check smash, check smash.
They send a man in motion.
19 Lions.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 as they're on the 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. Go.
Rourke out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Rourke from the gun. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Dumps this one off to James. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Check, hurry, hurry. Let's go now. Check, go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Go.
Rourke looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
60 Eagles, 60.
Now Rourke to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay,
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it down the sideline. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Man in motion, out of the slot. 1st down throw here from Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by Fred Warner.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running with James. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
19.
Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rambo 80.
To throw. We look underneath here. Robinson makes a tackle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting him on the dive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I gotta believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer.
Here he is to throw. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Kevin Pirates. Kevin Pirates.
He'll look to throw it. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 17.
Here he is to throw. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. From the jaws of defeat, they snatched this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
2nd and 8.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing from the pistol, Rourke. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Liking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go now. Check go.
Here's James running right. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. There's a dive up the middle. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Trying to extend this overtime drive. They only need 1 yard. This is 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
That is not easy to do. That down and distance, everything is open to the offense. It takes great discipline defensively and the ability to go knock it away and get off the field.
Big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on 4th.
Stephanie. 18 Cardinal. 18.
They're going to try to throw for it. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Finds his fullback. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on second down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
2 yards on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So first down from the 41.
Ready, Panther 60, Viking 18. Mustang 19.
We send Horton left.
Ready.
They go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Runner, 18 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, Milrow. Still has some space inside the 35. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Well, as expected, here's the timeout. And now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. Kick team comes on. A chance to win it here in overtime. Well, as expected, here's the timeout. And now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
The scores.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.